good evening everyone, Play46 here. So, Five Nights at Freddy's had their 10-year anniversary not too long ago, and a lot happened during that anniversary. So I thought I'd share my thoughts on everything that happened for the anniversary. So the first thing that happened during the anniversary was on August 1st, and that was the release of My Pop Goes. So if you don't know, My Pop Goes is a Fnaf fan game in the Fazbear Fanverse initiative, made by Kane Carter. But I haven't actually played this game, I've only played the original, so I guess I could talk about that version. So the original version of My Pop Goes is pretty fun. It has a lot less to offer than the new version, but the stuff the original version has is still really fun. I found the gameplay to be really fun and a little addicting, and this game's art style is really good. So the original My Pop Goes is a pretty fun game, but I bet the new version is probably a lot better. Next up, on August 2nd, we got the Joy of Creation remake demo. So if you don't know, this fan game is also a part of the Fazbear Fanverse initiative, and it's made by Nixon. So this game is a remake of the Joy of Creation story mode, and a lot of people think that that is one of the best Five Nights at Freddy's fan games. But I never got past the first level, so I can't really say that much. But I have watched a lot of playthroughs of the game, and it looks great. But enough talking about the original, let's get on to this demo. So first off, this game looks so good. The graphics and models are incredible. It honestly looks like a AAA game. So over to the gameplay. This demo only has one level to play, and that is the office level. So in this level, you need to flash Freddy 12 times, I believe. So you have to look for him on the cameras to see which room he's in, and which side of the room he's on. Then you open the door to that room and flash your flashlight on him. But we also have other animatronics here. So we have Bonnie, who breaks your camera if you look at him, Foxy, who will kill you if you don't look at him in time, and Chica, who will appear from the ceiling and you have to find all of her cupcakes to make her leave. I have no clue what happens if you fail though. But this demo was extremely fun to play and super creepy. The first time I played this, I actually closed the game after 4 minutes because I didn't know what to do and I was too scared. Then, on August 3rd, we got a free interactive novel, VIP. But I haven't read it though, so I can't really say anything about it. Yes, I know it's free, but it didn't really seem that interesting to me. And I don't really like reading books that much. I usually stick with comics and graphic novels. Then on August 4th, Daco had another interview with Scott Cawthon. And that interview was really good. Some of the most interesting things for me in that interview were that Scott might make a Fnaf World 2 if he feels antsy about it and has a lot of free time. And I would love a Fnaf World 2. I know the fandom is pretty divided on Fnaf World, but I loved Fnaf World, so I would love to see a sequel. Another really interesting thing was that Scott is open to making a Fazbear Frights TV show. And I think that could be really interesting and has a lot of potential. Scott also said he wants a game based on Fetch, which I really hope since Into the Pit was such an amazing game. And lastly, I just find it funny that Scott forgot what was in the FNAF 4 box. So yeah, the interview was really interesting, and I hope you get more interviews with Scott Cawthon in the future. Then, on August 5th, we had the mystery collab announcement. And if you were around in the FNAF community on that day, you know that everyone in the fandom were just going crazy. We were baited so many times, like with the Walton Files trolling us that they were the collab, and Cloak teasing a new line of FNAF merch. But finally, at the very end of the day, at least over here, we finally got the collab announcement. So I was hoping this collab was going to be with Fortnite, since I play that game a lot, and Fortnite does a bunch of collabs all the time. But unfortunately, it was not Fortnite. It was Dead by Daylight, which isn't what I would have preferred, but as a former Dead by Daylight player, I think this collab was pretty cool. I know FNAF has been one of the most wanted collabs in Dead by Daylight for a while now, so I might have to start playing Dead by Daylight again. But I also think they announced the collab a bit early since it's coming out in summer of 2025. Then, on August 6th, we had the Steel Wool announcement. And this announcement was amazing. So I thought the announcement was going to be Help Wanted 2 DLC. But it was something much better. It was a new game, seemingly taking place before everything else in the timeline. Secret of the Mimic. And I'm super excited about this game. It looks kind of carnival-y, which could point to it being the Fall Fest game everyone has been theorizing about. And this game is also about, guess who? The Mimic. I mean, it's in the title. So if any of you guessed otherwise, I'm gonna send the Mimic to your house. Now I love the Mimic. I think he's just such an interesting character and I want to kiss him. So I'm really excited about Seeker of the Mimic. And it comes out in 2025 as well, so it's not too long until the game releases. Then, on August 7th, we had the demo for 5 Laps at Freddy's. And if you don't know, this is like a Mario Kart Fnaf game, and honestly, I don't think this demo should have released yet. Okay, before I start talking about the negatives, let me talk about the positives. So the parts of the game that actually work are actually really fun. I think the racing is really fun once you get the hang of it. And the items are a little basic, but they are fun though. And I actually like how this game looks. I do agree that some models don't look great, but other models look amazing. And the whole night shift mechanic in this game is really fun. So if you don't know, this game has a clock at the top of the screen. And the night shift starts at 6 PM. And that changes the whole aesthetic of the course, and the person with the lowest battery gets hunted down by the wolf endo. But those were all of the positive. Now, let's get over to the negatives. So firstly, this demo is very broken. You can easily get soft locked or clip out of the map. And the CPUs are terrible. They get stuck so easily. And minor nitpick here, but I don't like that half the characters don't have any animations at all. Like Freddy, Bonnie, Chica and Foxy all have at least one animation. But the Puppet, Balloon Boy, Mangle and Springtrap don't have any animations at all. So I think those were all of my negatives on this game. That was actually a lot less than I expected. So yeah, Click Team has a lot to fix in this game before the full release. And I hope they take their time instead of rushing it out. Then, on August 8th, the day of the anniversary, we got Five Nights at Freddy's Into the Pit. Well, technically we got it on August 7th since it released a bit early, but I'm still gonna count it as August 8th. But I'm not gonna be talking about Into the Pit for that long since I made an entire video on the game. So if you want to see that, please consider checking it out. But now, onto the game itself. So Into the Pit is definitely one of the best, if not the best Five Nights at Freddy's game. This game is gorgeous. The pixel art looks absolutely amazing and the animations are so smooth. The game is pretty creepy. Spring Bonnie is an amazing antagonist and the gameplay is more fun than most FNAF games. So Into the Pit was absolutely amazing. We also got some images for the FNAF 2 movie and these animatronics look amazing and just look like they were ripped straight out of the game. And we also got a part of the FNAF 2 movie script along with 3 fake ones, so that was pretty cool. So overall, FNAF's 10-year anniversary was amazing. It's crazy to think that this franchise is already 10 years old and it's still super popular. But what did you guys think about FNAF's 10-year anniversary? Let me know in the comments below. But I'll see you guys next time. Bye!